Well, if it isn't time for Drew's News, your daily good news ravioli stuffed with 3 types of good news cheeses.
Yum.
And it's pasta week this week.
It is, I know.
And I definitely comfort eat. So this is just perfect. And with me at the desk is my trusty co-pilot, Ross Mathews.
Yes, happy pasta week. Hi, everybody.
All right, well, this story I was really excited about because this new Elvis trailer is out.
Oh, my God.
And the king is back. And Vogue is reporting that we've got our first peek at the trailer. And it's directed by the incredible Baz Luhrman, who did Romeo and Juliet, which I think is just an absolute masterpiece, and Moulin Rouge. And the movie traces Elvis's whole life from the very beginning to the very end. And the king is going to be played by this young actor. His name is Austin Butler. And he was sort of on some Nickelodeon shows and kind of went that route through his life. He started around 13. He beat out all these interesting people like Ansel Elgort and Harry Styles. And then Tom Hanks plays Colonel Tom Parker. And he's the real-life manager who sort of plucked Elvis out and really changed the trajectory of his career. We have a little clip from it. Let's take a look.
I wish to promote you, Mr. Presley. Are you ready to fly?
I'm ready to fly.
Tomorrow, all of America will be talking about Elvis Presley.
When you see that clip, you're like, why, how did he beat out all those other people? Oh, that's why, right? He's so, when the reviews come out, don't be cruel. Man, I should have gotten the part, right?
I think Elvis might have been the hottest guy I've ever seen in my life, too.
Did you see him in...
No, I never...
not in person.
No, I never saw him in person, but, like, he was a religion.
Yeah.
I mean, people, like, everything was Elvis when I was growing up.
And the whole story, you think about the young Elvis, then in the army, and then how he sort of changed in the Vegas Elvis. I mean, that's quite a journey.
I get it. And it's your story, Ross.
Well, it is. Talk about movies coming back to the theater. The Batman finally hits theaters this Friday. Everybody is talking about this movie. We've seen the Batman before, but this starts it all over again with Robert Pattinson as Batman, Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, Colin Farrell as the Penguin, and Paul Dano, who's an actor you're going to remember. You'll know him as the villain, the Riddler. And this past Batman's like Christian Bale. They've been known for that deep, gravelly voice, right? Well, Holly, I was laughing because I was picturing myself doing
By the
Batman.
way, say deep, gravelly voice again, Rossi.
And when I heard it come out of me, deep, gravelly voice, I was picturing, if I was upset I didn't get the role of Elvis. Can you imagine me as Batman? Well, okay, so I'm not the Batman, but Robert Pattinson is. And he recently revealed that he tried a completely different voice for the first 2 weeks of filming. I think he was maybe doing me. No, it was more of a whispery kind of voice. And he said it was so atrocious that they asked him to stop. They said, you got to do something else. So he went with something more conventional. And we actually have, here's a listen to Robert Pattinson as the Batman.
What are you hiding?
Selena, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
Justice. The answer's justice.
He sounds good. And early reviews, I've been reading online, the early reviews are like, this is like no Batman you've ever seen before.
It's getting very, very good reviews. Who is going to go to the movie theater and see it this weekend or anytime? A lot. Okay. Well, I guess they made the right call in putting it in every theater in America then.